party people? K-Murdock here with you on the last installment for the October edition of the Underground Chronicles, which I've had the pleasure of being your host for this month. And I'm sorry there's been delays on getting the last couple installments out to you guys. Naturally, when you are a producer, artist, engineer, and radio guy all in one, on top of having an outside normal life like most people, things kind of can get bogged down. But I definitely wanted to fulfill my commitment, and I of course want to thank all the guys at thewordisbond.com for being so patient, and even for just allowing me to be a participant in these Underground Chronicles. It's been great. I love talking, I love blogging and vlogging and whatever, so it's been really cool just to share my experiences and stories with you all, because I realize a lot of people may not know who the hell I am, and maybe me giving insight about who I am will maybe make you guys listen to my music a little differently now, you know what I mean? So like I said just a minute ago, naturally we covered being an artist, a music producer, covered audio engineer, talked about my radio days, so to speak. But this last installment, just kind of want to run down some things about me you may or may not know. So, first and foremost, anyone who listens to my productions, there's probably two things that you can instantly pick up upon that I'm into or heavily influenced, because the things I do in my life outside of music really have a direct impact and influence into what I do, musically when I produce and create. So, based on my catalog, and if you want to hear the catalog, go to neosonics.bandcamp.com. There's a lot of free stuff up there. All the Panacea stuff is up there, and links to side projects, whatever. That's the place to go to get the music. But two things become pretty apparent, when you listen to a Neosonic production. And if you listen to enough of them, should I say, you're probably going to be like, yo, K likes a lot of anime and K plays a lot of video games. Very, very true on both accounts. I love anime. And when I say anime, to be a little bit more specific, because though I love my Family Guys and The Simpsons, I've developed over the last 15 years this predilection for Japanese animation. It's just, to me, it's drawn doper. The stories with the mythology and just some of the oddball stuff that goes in there has always been intriguing to me. It's very imaginative, which is probably why a year and a half ago I did the whole Imagination project. It was me kind of trying to let you guys get a sneak peek into some of the anime I'm into, and put some music in there, and the response was like really good, so much so that I had a lot of people requesting I do another one. So 2011, I'm going to try to set aside some time and do an Imagination Volume 2. And just for those who are wondering, the word manga, just Japanese for comic, and a lot of the comic, the movies are based on comics, so that's kind of how the name came about. As far as the video games, I think that's even more evident, with the stuff I've done with Random this past year, specifically Forever Famicom, which has been a blessing. That record exceeded both myself and Rand's expectations, and got us, on the road and outperforming at, big events like Comic-Con and E3, and we're actually gearing up in about a week and a half to go and do a tour through the southern region of the United States. I'm really excited about that, and we're also going to be working on more video game themed projects, in 2011 and beyond. So yeah, man, video games, anime, I'm into both. I got lots of Blu-ray and DVDs of anime. I say my favorite anime movie of all time. My favorite anime movie of all time is either Fist of the North Star or Akira. My favorite series would be Samurai Champloo, or Samurai 7. There's a lot of them though, and I'm actually behind on watching a few of them that I need to get up on. So, if you guys got some recommendations, go over to my forum and let me know. So, other things I wanted to, kind of run down for you guys as far as like my goals real quick. 3 things I want to do: win a Grammy, you know, who wouldn't want to win a Grammy? You know what I mean? I don't know if I'll ever catch up to as many as Quincy or Stevie Wonder got, but I'd love to get one, especially if it came off of Panacea project. That'd be extra dope. I want to score a video game, and when I say score a video game, I don't want to talk about having my music just pop up in like the next NBA 2K12 or football game, because that's what most hip hop is in already. Like, and if it did happen, trust me, I'd be thankful for that. But when I say score a video game, I want to score like a Final Fantasy. I play lots of role-playing games, you know, those nerdy games with the magic casting and creatures and all that stuff. That's the kind of shit I'm into. Final Fantasy to Fallout to, you know, all that shit. Role-playing games, like, they consume a good portion of my video game playing time. So I thought it'd be cool. I've never heard someone do like hip-hop kind of orchestration in a role-playing game. So it'd be dope, and maybe in a Final Fantasy down the line if K-Murdock was scoring it, you know what I mean? Just so I wouldn't have to play the game and hear that cheesy Japanese rock pop music they always have in there, which is just really annoying. So hopefully we'll see what happens, man. So, and anyone out there who's an indie developer, if you're looking for someone to get involved and work with you as far as music, hit me up. I'd love to be involved in something like that, and you know, it'd be real dope. Lastly, one thing you guys may not know, I mentioned that music or audio production was my major in college or university, but my minor was actually English. And you know, actually when I was in school, a lot of my professors were so impressed with my writing, they were really you know, big on having me possibly go to grad school to continue pursuing my writing. But when I told them I wanted to do music, they were all kind of disappointed. But I feel like now I get to get my fix on writing and stuff via blogging. It's a great way for me just to you know, continue the exercise of writing and free writing to a degree. And you know, feel like I get to kind of get that portion of me out there, let you guys know I like that. And you know, ideally I want to go back to school to teach, but not teach English. I want to teach music production. Once I've got my Grammy, scored my game, and done everything I want to do and feel comfortable, I would love to go back and teach the next generation of upcoming producers and engineers. Pass on some of the stuff I've passed on, you know, much like I've been sharing stories with you guys, you know, teach the youth, you know what I mean? And you know, that's pretty much it, man. I'm a pretty simple guy, man. I love my anime, my video games, you know, I love football too. American football, go Chicago Bears. That's a whole nother subject. But you know, last but not least, before I get up out of here, I want to just say thank you to the guys at thewordisbond.com, Jose, Bob, Patrick. You know, to say the least, you guys are really giving me a great opportunity to let people have a little bit more insight into me and what I do, and the responses based on what I read, the comments on the website and on the YouTube pages. Been you know, really humbling to say the least. So I thank you guys, and I hope to you know, pop up in the near future on another Underground Chronicles in some form or fashion. And just before I get out of here, just let you guys know 2011 is gonna be a good year for Neosonic Productions and myself. Lots of projects on deck. New Panacea, another project with Random, or projects in the works with Random. A bunch of side projects I'm doing with some MCs and singers. Yeah, man, just, you know, we want to find out all the latest information about me and you know, my production company / label. Neosonicpride.com is the go-to place. And yeah, I look forward to bringing you guys more music and you know, hearing you guys play and talk about it, and you know, keep the cycle going just like that. So once again, y'all, my name is K-Murdock. Thank you for taking the time listening to me ramble on and on for the last month. And you know, yeah, that's it. I'm out. Peace.